Duff, what are the consequences of not having a fixed election date or breaking the fixed election date? What does it do to democracy?
A fixed election date is better for everyone, except in many cases, the ruling party. It's better for candidates in terms of having candidates selected through nomination contests in their riding. About half the candidates in this election have been appointed because it was a snap election and the parties had to get candidates in place quickly. And so those candidates owe the party leader for their candidacy, not their vote, not voters in their riding. And so they're going to act like that after the election, that they owe the party leader a favor because the party leader got them a job if they get elected. It's better for the opposition parties, obviously, more fair for all the parties in terms of preparation for the election, and better for people volunteering, and just better because everyone expects it, and it's good for voter education and voter turnout. So we really should fix election dates as much as we can in our system, which would mean saying no election other than on the fixed election date unless there's a vote of non-confidence in the ruling party in the legislature, which would then cause an election to happen before that fixed date.
Yeah, here in British Columbia, it was really pioneered by Gordon Campbell and the BC Liberals after they came to power in 2001. There were elections on a fixed date in 2005, 2009, 2013, 2017. But in 2020, it was John Horgan that broke that during the pandemic, won a big majority. Justin Trudeau saw that a year later in 2021 and tried to do the same thing, didn't win the majority, stayed a minority. And here we have Justin Trudeau, of course, resigning earlier this year, Mark Carney winning the Liberal leadership and deciding to go to the polls April 28th, instead of, again, dealing with the Foreign Interference Commission recommendations, dealing with the budget. This should have been October 20th.
The election period has also been very short, and it should be extended. At the end of the debate, 3 of the 4 leaders, everyone except the Bloc leader, said that it hadn't been enough time to meet enough voters. Well, let's have election campaigns that are 6-7 weeks long, not the minimum, which is what Carney chose because he was riding a wave of support, and it was in his interest to have a very short campaign. It's better to have a couple of weeks more. The platforms would have come out earlier and left more time to analyze the platforms. Instead, people have only had a few days to do that. And we just need that extra time for people to get aware that the election's happening and educate themselves before they vote. And post-election, I'm predicting it will be a minority. I think that's how it's going to shake out. And we can talk about the fact that we don't have written rules to ensure fair decisions by the Governor General and everybody else when we have a minority government. Rules that Australia, New Zealand, and Great Britain enacted years ago. And we really need them here because otherwise you have the ruling party really able to run things like they want, even if they have a minority of the seats in the House.